Why is happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Kagey is back. It's watch a long time. Leeds United versus Ipswich Town. Big game for us, just another game to them. I'll go into that in just a moment. As you come in, as you're watching, please hit a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, get involved in the live chat and drop your comments below. Thank you to Karen Curtin for the super thanks on the last video. Much appreciated, Karen. And thank you to everyone that will be joining today. We'll be going for a live match reaction straight afterwards as well, so stay tuned to the channel. Match reactions, a completely different setting. It's where we just get our quick thoughts off about the game. And hopefully we're celebrating today because, man, it really does feel like to Ipswich fans, this is just another game. And that's the worst thing. And I think they're coming into this very confident and very relaxed. And I think Leeds fans are a little bit more apprehensive. I'm going to find out. I've got my headphones on. I'm going to listen to the crowd at the start through the TV and, see what's going on. Shout out to you, Isaac. I'm scared, KG. This game is massive. Well, yeah, to us it is, but to Ipswich Town. Shout out to the Ipswich Town fans, man, because they've been interacting on the videos, especially the preview, and they're very polite people. I will say that. They're very polite, but I guess it's easy to be polite when you're 10 points clear of your opponent, right? But they're very nice people, I must say. Unlike the Everton fans, when I did that, they could pay Leeds 100 million. That went a completely different way. Sam here. Shout out to you, Sam. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the game, man. Let's see what we've got. It's either going to be a helter-skelter 4-3 game or it's going to be a boring, drab game. And hopefully it's the first one and in our favor. Shout out to you, Jalen, watching from the US, 7:30 a.m. Hope everyone is well. Yeah, it's the things we do for sports, isn't it, Jalen? Same with me when I'm watching the Penguins. I'll be up at midnight watching them if they're playing a West Coast game, like against LA or Anaheim, 3:30 in the morning. So I'm with you, Jalen. I completely get it. John B's excited for this one. SB saying easy 3-0 win. Isaac saying 13-point gap will be tough to catch. It will, but you know what? I'm not even going to lie to you. It will be depressing, not depressing, but it will be gutting if we go 13 points behind today. But there's still a lot of football to be played. I mean, we could easily win our next game. They could lose their next one. Then it's back to where it was before the game kicked off today. So, but we need to start clawing these points up, man, because we got close at one point, and then it just takes one draw, one defeat, and then we're back 10 points behind again. So, yeah, man, listen, we've got to do it today. Paul, shout out to you, Paul. Have a good feeling about today. Yeah, I hope so. I'm still going for a draw in my head, but as we get closer to the game and as I see the images, I feel like we can do something. But then I think Ipswich are playing with, and to any Ipswich town fans, listen, I'm not being disrespectful. I think they're playing with house money right now, because even in their best form and even with their best thoughts, when they came up from League One, I doubt they thought they'd be 10 points clear of third place at this point of the season. So I think that's why they're a lot more relaxed. I think that's why they're just taking everything in their stride, because they're in an unexpected position. But we have to upset them a bit today. We have to. John saying he's a little apprehensive, to be fair. Yeah, I hear that. Sam watching out from Malta. Yeah, shout out to you, man. From wherever you're watching around the world. Just if you want to drop it in the chat where you watch from around the world, let me know, man. It's always good to know where people are watching from. Legal advice, and we're gonna win. I hope so. Legal, we need this man, because you just think of it this way: if we don't win today, it puts all kinds of pressure on that Preston game. And we know Preston, it doesn't matter what league we're in with Preston, they love playing Leeds. I mean, everyone does anyway, but Preston especially, all their little one-hit wonders seem to pop up and get a goal, then you never hear from them again. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Jed here needs to be clinical today. 1,000 have to be today. No messing about. You know what I'm saying? It looks like. I mean, look, I'll get the team news up, but I think you pretty much know the lineup, people. You don't need me to tell you who's starting today. Daniel Farke goes unchanged as has been for the whole time. Everyone's had a week's rest, so there's no excuses for fatigue today. So if anyone is fatigued, that is definitely on management for not managing it correctly. But he was never going to change this lineup for today. And I did say that in the previous two videos. I said there is no chance that he even thinks about putting in a Willie Nonto for Dan James today. And if he wasn't going to do it against Coventry, he was never going to do it against Ipswich Town. So yeah, we're going unchanged. The only person that misses out is Anthony through illness. So Anthony can't get his usual 5-minute cameo today. But yeah, we've got Gelhart here, Nanto, and Mateo Joseph here to try and help out. Furpo's on the bench. Um, yeah, man. Listen, that starting lineup is good enough to win, but we'll see. T85, afternoon, KG, and Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody around the world. Cleveland saying here, only change I would do is Nanto for James. I think a few people would, but Danny Farke wouldn't do that. He didn't do it against Coventry, Cleveland. He was never going to do it against the second best team in the league. Just wasn't going to do it. Slice Ed bread. Forget this. Come to watch a Mano masterclass. Well, you enjoy Mano, man. Yeah, Premier League football, man. Seems a distant memory. John B saying stand-up lineup with everyone out of position. Yeah. We'll see. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know if it's lined up differently on this graphic, but Perot is the last name. Is he usually the last name? I don't know. I've just got used to seeing this lineup so much that it's just automatic now. But maybe Perot plays a little further forward today. You know what? We can only hope. We'll see today because look, we're doing the watch long today. I always mention about the amount of times I see Joel Perot starting moves from his own half. We'll see how many times that happens today. But if there's any chances to fall to anyone today, it needs to be to him or Somerville. I do not want to see Jorginho have 10 of our 15 big chances today. With all due respect to Georgie, man. I love him as a player, creative force, absolutely wonderful to watch, but finishing is not his strong suit. Somebody did actually say in the comments in the preview, well, shouldn't Daniel Farke coach him? And that's a fair point. You know, when we talk about managers always wanting players, this and that, it's something that I always say as well. Well, how about you coach the player? Let's see what we can do. You want this player to play further up top, improve his finishing, but we shall see. We shall see what happens. Tasha here. Shout out to you, Tasha. Ipswich know we need to win. Plays into their hands. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. See us winning 2-0. 0-2. I don't know what you're trying to say there, Tasha. Sam, who's your favorite player? I don't have one of this bunch, Sam. I don't really have one. They haven't done nothing to be a favorite player of mine. It's a bit different when you talk about, say, Rafinha, who was here before. He was different because he was a game changer in the top league. I always find it difficult to say a favorite player from lower leagues because the circumstances are different. You know, so but I don't have a favorite player as such, but I do like the group of players that are playing. If that helps you, I like this group of players much more than I do last season's. Way more than last season's group of players. That in the end, I had a hard time watching because I just wanted them all out. So yeah, I do actually like the team, but favorite player, nah, I haven't got one. I'm afraid. Okay, Tasha just saying see them winning. Yeah. Okay, so let me see if I can get something on the screen. I don't know if this is going to work. There's a left back on the bench, and Junior Firpo commentator just said, "Funny guy, funny guy." T85 saying, if we play in second gear like we've done for several weeks now, then it's not looking good, Brev. To quote that meme. Yeah. We'll see how we start out the blocks, man. 12:30 kickoff. Let's see what we got, man. I'm sure Ipswich will be up for this as well, but we've got to want it more, man. And I don't think there's anything out of sorts saying that we're gonna have to want it more. Yeah, I mean, just to let you know, I mean, I should be close to. I'm on the Now TV app, so I should be close to where you guys are on there. Hopefully, you guys are watching on some kind of Sky thing today, or if you're across the pond somewhere close when it comes to timing. But yeah, I've got Roden, Jed Spence, Ampadu in the picture right now, so that tells you where I am. And there's Chaplin there. Tasha saying, see you after the game. Hope I will be drowning humble pie. No problem, Tasha. Yeah, I hope so too. Look, I've predicted a draw as well, and that's all you can do. You can only hope that they prove you wrong. It's just that our last two results in Ipswich's form, if you take off your Leeds glasses, it should tell you that we're not going to win this game. But look, we've been imperious at home. Let's hope the home form can do something for us. Yeah. Hey, listen, sliced bread. Listen, Glengolo Kante, he's been good for us, man. I'm telling you, man, he's been so good. So look, hopefully he can step up. Can we get a goal from central midfield today, people? Could we get a goal? We shall see. Uh, Looking at Daniel Farke here, looking very concentrated. Let's see what happens, man. Please, you've got to get this right today, Daniel. Any changes that need to be made today, please make them before the 70th minute. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask, people? Seems like unless someone's hobbling off with one leg, hanging dangling from the ligaments, we stay the same. But yeah, it's all mad. Ben, we're about to find out because you know what? Listen, and this should go without saying. I love Archie Gray. But at right back in the last few games, he's had a tough time, a real tough time at right back. So we're going to need him to real step up today. But it's not his fault. He's not a right back. But yeah, look, we're about to kick off. Let me just see this. I tell you when I'm kicking off here. Georgie has just kicked off here, so we're at 0-0 in this game. It's funny as well. Just want to speak about Leaf Davis as well because listen, and this is not me saying that he is the answer or anything else like that. But it's quite interesting how people are now having. Oh, hold on. Dan James is offside. Okay, Leaf Davis. Again, not I'm not saying that I would want him back or anything else like that. I don't believe in looking back and bringing him back or nothing like that. But it's quite interesting how everyone's having remorse about Leaf Davis leaving. But the guy that didn't play him and didn't give him enough chances here was actually Bielsa, and that seems to be a little bit of a theme with some players under Bielsa where they weren't played in correct positions or anything else like that. But yet everything is through rose tinted glasses. And look, Leaf Davis is doing well. Can't deny it. He's putting up numbers as well for Ipswich, but. Yeah, it's just funny how a few players that didn't get the opportunity under Bielsa, Somerville being another as well, they thrive in a bit more now. Just interesting. And again, you know what? You say things like that. I love Bielsa, but it didn't end well, did it? In you can't rewrite that. But yeah, just very interesting how a few players have gone on to do something now. And yeah, Sly said, weren't Shackleton getting played at right back as well? Bielsa's just a mad scientist. Yeah, listen, we knew with Bielsa what we was getting. Shackleton's played at right back this season as well, Ed, but we often see that here. There was a time where, you remember Dan James, Ed, where Bielsa left. I thought we'd never see Dan James up front again, but no, Jesse Marsh put him up front still. You know what I mean? It happens. It happens. Sam here, we got this. Come on, I hope so, Sam. So I'm at 1 minute 53. There's a bit of passing. It looks a little bit fluid, man. It looks like we've got a little bit of pace. Jed Spencer's on the ball now, but we got to start well, finish well, man. Let's get a 90-minute performance today. Yeah, yeah. The revisionism is crazy. Can't talk about Davis like he's Roberto Carlos. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that happens though, doesn't it, Ed? It happens. The thing is though, that happens with every fan base. Uh, we almost tried to get through there, Somerville just blocked. But that happens with every fan base. When it doesn't work out for a player at your club, all of a sudden it's like, oh, we had this the whole time. But it doesn't work like that. Ed, you know that from Paul Pogba. Listen, Paul Pogba was not a bust at Man United, but he wasn't the Juventus Paul Pogba. But it just happens. It just happens, doesn't it? Sometimes you don't get your opportunity to shine. You go elsewhere, and you do well. Simple. Right, we seem to be getting a bit of the ball here in the opening 3 minutes. We seem to be trying to get on the front foot, which is good to see. I just can't call this one, people. I just can't call this one. Ed just saying, yeah, for real. I'm saying people bring up Welbeck when he bagged for Brighton. Exactly, yeah, Danny Welbeck. And even, you can talk about Man United all you like, but that is not the standard, is it? So, is what it is, man. Yeah. Definitely different things. The weight of the badge, Ipswich are doing great, but playing for Ipswich Town is a completely different kettle of fish to playing for Leeds United. And that's not being disparaging to Ipswich, but it just is. The fan base is just different. Pressure is different. The coverage is different. It is. Ain't easy being Leeds yet. Drama, another example. Leeds just wasn't the place for him. Exactly. And he'll have a fine career, 100%, but it just wasn't going to work out for him here. So move on. Yeah, simple move on. Yeah, man, it doesn't sound like the crowd's apprehensive with this one. They sound like they're up for it, man. They sound like they're ready. I think everyone knows how big this game is, well, except for Ipswich fans who are just chilling. But yeah, I think they realize the magnitude of this game. Yeah, 13 points would just be a mentally. Just think of it as a fan. Mentally, you're thinking, "Damn, 13 points." Think of it as a player. You think, "Ah, geez, we're never going to catch these people." But we have to keep on trucking on, man. Oh, Strout with a slappy pass there. Oh. Archie he didn't get tight enough to Broadhead there. Look, Ipswich are countering now, and ball's gone across the box. Yeah, we just got to be careful with this. Ipswich still on the attack. Yeah, Joe Roden cleared out, and nice to see. Nice to see. Shout out to you, Ed. All right, man. See you in a bit. Answer that, a Man United fan talking spicy. But that's the thing, man. When you're in the championship, you can't say nothing, man. That's the worst thing about being relegated. I can't banter any of my Premier League mates because I got nothing. What can I say? Even if we win 7 games in a row in this league, it doesn't mean anything in comparison to playing at the top level, man. That's why it sucks being in the championship. So we got to get out this year, people. Got to get out. I need my chest back. Just for no, I'm at 5 minutes 30 seconds. Uh, you see this Ipswich about to take a throw, but there's no urgency here. They know they don't. All they have to do is not lose this game. Uh, Come on, Sam. I hope so, Sam. I hope we got this in the bag, man. Yeah, the commentator they're just talking about Ipswich's recovery after a bad result. You know, when they lose one, they go on a 4-match winning streak, and that's the difference, man. That's the difference between these two teams. Tuan Zaibi. Shout out to Saeed. Tuan Zaibi. Yeah, Ipswich at the moment just keeping the ball, just playing it, strolling about. No pressure on them. Yeah. Oh, Chaplin's just lost it there. Jed Spence carrying it up. Somerville. Oh, Somerville out to Spence. Got a corner. See, Spence, you see the way Spence breaks, man. Imagine that on the right hand side. Imagine that on the right hand side, man. Be killer. Complete difference maker, people. All right, corner comes in. Whoa! Yes! Yeah! Oh, wow. Pascal. Pascal Strout from the corner. That's what I'm talking about, people. Pascal from the corner. Let's go. Ed, get lost, man. We're coming back in better shape, man, if we come back. Perot with the head down. Good save from the keeper. Pascal tucks it in. That's what listen, I've said about Pascal before. He's got to get at least 5 goals from that centre back position, especially from set pieces. He's a threat. And he followed up there like a striker, man. Fair play to him, man. Put his head where he almost got kicked. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's real men stuff. Well done, Pascal. Come on. Chris got it for Perot a bit. Look, he'll get that assist, won't he? So his numbers now will see 8 goals, 2 assists. I think he'll get the assist off that one, right? Yeah, man. Let's go, man. He scores a header. Yeah, man. He almost got kicked in his head. Shout out to him, man. 1-0. Keep this pressure. Let's see now. Let's see how Ipswich approach this game because they've been very nonchalant up to this point. They've been like very, yeah, we'll take the throw when we want. We'll do this and that. But Kieran McKenna there looked a little frustrated. And we'll see how they approach the game now. Now they've got to get back into the game. T85. So just because I have the head shape of a freak formation of a mashed potato doesn't mean I can't score a goal. So yeah, man, listen. I just think Pascal should be getting at least 5 goals a season with the way that how he moves in the air. We see him so many times for set pieces, jump up and then get that header, but sometimes it just goes this wide or something like that. He needs to follow it with a few more goals from centre back because he's capable. He's definitely capable of doing that. And fair play to him, man. He put his head where it hurts today. He got one. So now let us take a moment with the throw-ins now. Jed Spence about to take the throw-in. He's taking his time now. That's it now. We've got it now. Come on. Come on. We gotta hold this lead, people. Huh? 1-0. We gotta hold this lead. Kieran McKenna there still shaking his head. Yeah, oh Spence. He's so nice. Oh my days. I just want it. I want him on the right hand side, man. We better have a left back. Oh, Melier just kicks it out. Poor pass out to Archie Gray. Poor distribution there. But I really hope we've got a left back sewn up for the start of the transfer window so we can get Jed back on the right. It would take us to a completely different new dimension, man. Seriously, he's so good at this level. Should be in the Prem. Honestly, he should still be in the Prem, but we'll take it. Right, Ipswich playing the long ball up, and that's bounced out for a goal kick. Lovely. Let me just check. David here, I think it was a foul, KG, but we'll take that bit of luck. I didn't see a foul. I'm gonna have to pull the Arsene Wenger card here, David. Say I didn't see it. But if it was a foul, look, luck goes both ways. It will go both ways, man. Let's have a look. I'm looking at the replay now. No, there was no foul. Not that I could see anyway, but yeah, it's a goal, man. 1-0. Yeah, Ipswich look a little bit taken aback now. They look a little bit taken aback. But you know what I've seen with Ipswich as well? When they've conceded the first goal in previous games, they've usually bounced back. That's why we need to get another. Another would be lovely, of course it would, but Ipswich have got bounce back ability, so nothing is certain here. Yeah, Jared, we need someone from the Prem to take him, man. Really and truly, just let him go. He's definitely. You can see he's a good coach. You can see he's a good coach. Can he make it to the next level? That remains to be seen. But you can tell he's got something about him. Fair play to him, man. He's doing well. Dan James chasing it, but the goalkeeper's out. Apologies if you're offended by any language. How many times do I have to say that when they're at Elland Road? Oh man. They should when they go Elland Road, they really should just put a disclaimer at the start of the broadcast, shouldn't they? You probably will hear bad language as we're at Leeds United, you know. Just get it out of the way. I think Ipswich now I'm at 12 minutes, 25 seconds, people. I think Ipswich are just trying to calm themselves down again. They've just misplaced a pass, but I think they're trying to calm themselves down again and just get the rhythm back in the game where it's normal again because they were a bit shaky after they conceded that goal. Bobby saying, "Can't believe my eyes, pros pressing." Yeah, I mean, he is pressing, but I don't know, man. It just does give me Rodrigo feelings where we wasted Rodrigo in the center midfield for so long. You know what I mean? Where he's running about for no reason. But look, we'll see what he does. Look, he's got an assist today. I would say that's an assist. I think that counts as an assist today. I do. Let me see. Shall we have a look? Let me refresh this page. Oh, it doesn't even tell you on here. Oh, that's peak. At 15 minutes. Holy moly, I'm like a minute behind. All right, some Dan James. All right, into the crowd. Can't have that then. Yeah. What are you saying, Jared? Watch Pens crush my Canes in the shootout. Thought about you. Yeah, first time we beat you in a very long time, Jared. So yeah, let us have that one, please. But yeah, Crosby, that shot was sensational. Yeah, it's funny with Sid, isn't it, Jared? He's 36, but when you're talking about overall best player, he's still up there. He's doing things at 36 that hardly any of us do. But that's what you call generational talents. There's been great players that have come through the league, and they always try and anoint somebody the new best player. But Sid overall, he still got it, man. Still got it. Absolutely, still got it. And McDavid, yeah, probably the best player in the world in terms of just putting up points. But when you're talking the overall package, Crosby's still there. Yeah, incredible career. He's been sensational, Jared. Sensational. And it's been beautiful to watch, obviously, as a Penguins fan. But you really just see when they always try and anoint somebody who gets 80 points one season, oh, he's the new best player, and then they fade away by 31, 32. City's still putting up Hall of Fame numbers. So, yeah, I love it. Yeah, I saw Yagar playing. I keep tabs on Yagar. I can't wait. He's getting his number retired as well in February. Well deserved. Well deserved. Um, at 15 minutes 15 seconds on here, people. I'm like minute behind according to this clock on here. Crazy. Why am I so far behind on that on the Now TV app? I don't like that. I should be at least like 16 minutes. Come on now. So I'm gonna have to avoid the chats just at small intervals, just so I don't get spoilers. Right. Ipswich have got a throw in now. I haven't even seen much of. I mean, actually, we did see a little bit of Somerville, but yeah, man, he's just so good, man. Somerville's another one as well, by the way. Have to keep in January. It's going to be. I just get a feeling one of the better clubs. I know everyone keeps thinking about Burnley, Everton. I just get a feeling that one of the better clubs are looking at him, and one where you even Somerville can say, "Oh, I can't turn this one down," or "Please consider this bid." But we've got to stay strong, man. Got to stay strong. Stay strong and keep Somerville here, man. Please. Oh my day, Millier again, just kicking it out of play. What's going on, man? Yeah, Millier just better keep concentrated today. No mess ups when it comes to shot stopping or catching a cross or something. But bloody hell, his distribution is a nightmare. Honestly, Isaac saying, where do you see Gray's best position? Midfield. Midfield is where he should be. He should be in that 8/hybrid 10. He should be around there because he's a very creative player. It's just that right now he's being played at the right back position where we can play both Ampadu and Kamara. But he's a much better midfielder. He's class in the midfield. But what happens is people forget these things because he's been at right back for a consecutive amount of games. People are forgetting that he's actually a real good midfield operator. But hopefully we see him there very soon. Very soon. Yeah, Jared, exactly. See him all day. Great with the ball. Super with the ball. Loves to pick a pass as well. He's got that creative edge. That's why I say an 8/hybrid 10. I think he could play in the middle like that. But at the moment, he's got to play right back for now. Yeah, shout out to you, Bob. Shout out to you. Welcome to the Watchalong. Bob saying, did Ipswich have a game with Leicester rearranged because they've not played each other yet? No idea. I don't think they've had any games rearranged. Bob, it just could be the way the fixture list has panned out. Sometimes you'll get two games that are played close together. Say someone plays somebody 1 week and then they'll play each other 2 weeks, 3 weeks later when it comes to the middle or the middle of the fixture list. So yeah, I don't think there's anything to that. But look, everyone's got to play each other twice anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I don't really care about that kind of stuff. You got to play everyone twice. So yeah. Just to let you know from my what I'm watching, I know it says 21 minutes on that clock on the screen, but I am at 90 minutes 30. I cannot believe I'm like nearly 2 minutes behind. This is insane. I'm on the Now TV app. Shall I reset it and see if it clocks in a bit closer? But it says live. I can't go any closer. It says live on the screen. Oh, lovely ball. Oh, he kept it in. Shout out to Dan. Look at that little speed on Dan James. Crossed in. Oh, Glenn Kamara. No, he's never going to shoot. Everyone going to shoot. He's never shooting. We don't have central midfielders that shoot at on target. uh, but I'm saying 30 seconds behind me on live TV. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. So there must be some kind of delay then. If you're watching on live TV, Bubs, and I'm 30 seconds behind you. Okay, that makes me feel a bit better. Thank you. Need another goal, man. 1-0's okay, but like I say, Ipswich they're good at fighting back. So let's get another one in. Be nice to extend the unbeaten home run as well. Be nice to keep that going, man, because we haven't been good at home for quite some time. So this season is a welcome change when it comes to the home form. Jared, we need two more. Hey, listen, I take it, man. I take it. I think I predicted 1-1, but I don't want my prediction to come. I never want my prediction to come true when I don't predict Leeds win. But yeah, hopefully we're better than that today. Look at Jed. Ah, you can't touch Jed. Look at that. We've gone for a cheap handball shout there. I don't think that was handball, but yeah, Jed they're doing some good work on the left, and Ipswich clear it out. Jed Spence. David, David, I'm 40 seconds behind you. Listen, that's it's just the way it is. That's what you always get with these things. When not everyone is going to be in sync, so it's all good, man. It's all good. We all get there in the end, don't we? Yeah, that's not handball. I'm just going to say it now. That's not handball, man. So move on from that. By the way, yes, I don't know if you watched that game yesterday between Villa and Sheffield United. I gotta say, man, they change. It seems like when it comes to VAR decisions, they change the rules depending on who's playing. And I know this sounds conspiracy theory and all that kind of stuff, but it's like when there's a VAR check for a penalty decision against, say, a Liverpool. They check it, but then they also then say, you always hear the commentator say, now they're just checking to see if there's an offside in the build up to make sure. It's like you don't really hear that when it comes to other clubs. You don't hear that, but when it comes to those big boys, there's always, oh, we just got to check now just to see if there was an extra crisp packet on the pitch, and that will. Oh, Broadhead just put one wide. They always have to check additional things, but then I saw with the Villa Sheffield United yesterday that surely had to be another phase of play. That surely had to be another phase of play. If West Franklingham had been fouled, okay, but the referee let it go on, and Sheffield United could bring the ball out. Just because they didn't get out the box of their own accord, that shouldn't mean that goal's disallowed. I thought that was very, very kabuki, and I don't think that gets cancelled if it's an Arsenal, a Liverpool goal. I don't think it gets ruled out. I seriously don't. But and it does make you think, oh, did the Premier League want Villa to be, top at Christmas or something like that? It does, man. I can understand people's frustration because look, VAR is VAR, but it's still being operated by humans, and humans have always been biased to the big clubs. Always. Um, Bob's here saying 100% agree. Ref let Baldock get away with one they're playing out. Yeah, exactly. Is it Villa's fault that he got intercepted and then they go on to score? I think it was just such a bogus decision. Really, really, truly, I think it was bogus. Shout out to you, Liam, man. I hope you're well. I just don't like it. And the thing is with I don't mind, I don't care about VAR at this point because we know what it is with VAR. It's humans behind it. And there always seems to be, there always will be big club bias. There always will be. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. We get one ruled out against Arsenal when Bamford and Gabriel are tussling. It was 50-50. You know, it was never a foul. But you know, when you're going up against these juggernaut clubs, that it's always going to go in their favor. And you just think with Villa being so close to being at the top of the table, it's like, we've got to really scrutinize every decision. And I just thought it was a bit of BS myself. But yeah, Baldock, man. If he doesn't get intercepted and Sheffield United go on and score, they're not going to rule it out. But is what it is, man. It is what it is. I just found it very funny watching that yesterday. Just saying here, I'm at 25 minutes on the dot. Still 1-0 according to my game here. And yeah, man, it would just seem to be Melier. Oh man, Archie Gray now on the right. Oh, Dan James has been intercepted. Ipswich are battling here. They're really getting a foot in, but we've broken away with it. Jorginho holding it up there. Glenn Kamara out to Somerville. Hey, man, this is nice. Let's go. Somerville. Oh, hey. Oh, yes. Yes. Very good, Davis. It's 2-0. Yes. Oh, you know what's coming, Leaf. You know those comments are coming. Very good, Davies. Very good. Somerville there. Oh, by the way, Somerville to stay on his feet, keep going. He could have easily gone down, but much like I've said before with him and Jorginho, they seem to be getting it that you're not going to get those kind of decisions in this division. So just stay on your feet. And he did that today. This was a good build up to the goal, by the way. Very underrated. Very underrated the way that Kamara spread that out, and then Somerville took it in his stride, tried to get tugged down once, goes past two, and Davis bobbles off. That's what you've got to do. Here we are. Let me just put the chat up here. Very good. Yeah, see, I told you it was coming. I told you it was coming, Leaf. You should know that. Getting your dad's Gordon White getting unbelievable, Bobby. Honestly, he's different level. He's different level, man. That's why we have to do everything to keep him. You know what? The best news Leach could do. You know how they used to do that after Luke Ayling had two okay performances against Man United, then announced a new contract. I want to see a new contract being signed by Somerville, hopefully with little to no clauses, because otherwise we're in trouble. But yes, man, we need to keep Somerville. Have to. Very good, Davis. Yeah, listen. We'll keep them coming. It's all good. Isaac saying once leads, always leads. Congrats, Davis. First Leeds goal. Tremendous. Oh man. Oh, I didn't even put a pre-populated 2-0. Oh, that's unlike me. I didn't think we was going to go 2-0 up, in all fairness, so don't blame me. Here we are, 2-0. Lovely. Lovely to see it. Lovely. Liam, that's, you know me, Liam. That's the kind of football I like. I like players taking them on. You see Somerville, he's kind of old school in that way. He looks to take people on. These days, wingers, and Michael Owen, it was so on the money, man, when he's talking about all this stuff. But wingers now, and there's memes of it going around TikTok and all that, they run up to a player, do all this, and then pass it back. Somerville's always looking to penetrate, pause, but he's always looking to get through and get past men. That's what you love to see. Jared here, what's the story behind Very Good Day? It was when Bielsa was here, and it was a preseason game, and because it was so quiet, Leif Davis did a good action, let's just say, and because Bielsa spoke very little English, it was very audible when he said "Very Good Davis," and that's what he said, and that's basically what it's born out of. He said "Very Good Davis." That's what he said. That is literally it, Jared. It lives in infamy. But yeah, listen, Leeds United 2-0 up, man. This is going better than even I anticipated, man. Love it. Love it. Now everyone just got to keep cool, keep composed. Look at Joel Pirro here on the edge of his own box, people. Oh, dear. Joel Perot there helping out defensively again, 28 minutes and 25 seconds. So I'm saying Joel Perot is playing as Not even a number 6 there. He's a bloody number 5. Yellow card for Clark here for a handball. Yeah, that was handball, Clark. Yep, yep, yep. I agree, John. John, do you think that he's good enough to carry us for the rest of the season, though? And I'm asking because I do feel like he'll be serviceable for what we've got in this division. Um, but Premier League wise, I absolutely do not want to have any part of him in the Premier League. There are much better goalkeepers out there for me that we can get in the Premier League. But in the Championship, I feel like he's a middling Championship goalkeeper, and that's proven by the eye test and stats. If you want to argue it, but I feel like he could be okay for us for the rest of the season. But overall, now when it comes to Prem, I've got so many better keepers in mind that are attainable. Honestly. Germinator saying, I'm still not over Jorginho's fizz out wide to James 20 minutes ago. Quality. Jorginho and some of this level, it's a cheat code. John's just saying here, I'm 50-50 right now. He's making a lot of errors. I hear it. I hear it. I just feel like overall, with the teams we've got to play in this division, we may get away with it more in this league. We're not going to get away with it in the Prem. Just no chance. So yeah, I would absolutely be looking for one. If we could get a new one before the season without it affecting our PNS, because I just feel like we've got a few other positions we need to strengthen before that one in this league. I feel like we should do that first. But yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to getting a new goalkeeper. I just think he's passable, and I mean passable for this league. Yeah, it's not. The thing is, Cleveland. It's not even close. It's not even close for me. I think if you watch him, you just have to watch him in general and just know that if we were to go back up with the more quality shots that you face, the amount of pressure we'd be under, because we wouldn't have this much of the ball at this point in time with this team. We would definitely need a new goalkeeper. Jalen out in America saying fully worth the 7:30 a.m. start so far. Love to hear it, man. Love to hear it. Ain't easy being lazy saying I hate to lose in the playoffs due to him letting in the easy goal going in at the near post. Yeah, I mean there is always that thing. Yeah, and the thing is as well, man, because when you say stuff like this, you sound like a people always have to go one extreme to the other. That's just the way it is these days. You can never be there's no gray area. It's either black or white. It doesn't mean I dislike him and I still think he will be a good goalkeeper. But when we're talking about French goalkeepers right now, he's not even in the running. We used to think he could possibly be the new French number one after Lloris. He's not even in the top three. And there's a better one that I would 100% take over Melier, and that is Bryce Samba. Samba was quality, and you probably remember him from Nottingham Forest. I think he's settled in France now, but he is top notch, man. He's so good, and even he's what second, third choice for France. There's just better options out there. It doesn't even have to be a French goalkeeper. I'm just saying he's not even in the conversation for France. He's not even there. Mike Mannion is just clear of everyone as well. By the way, he just hasn't progressed enough for me. Just hasn't progressed enough. But I think in this league, he should be okay. And that's all you can ask for in this league. You don't need a top goalkeeper. You just need someone to keep you in a majority of the games. But we'll see, won't we, man? Hopefully, I haven't given him the kiss of death there. Go on, Jed. Jed now running at the defense there. Oh, just intercepted. Tell you, Jed and Somerville have been a problem for them down that left hand side today. They haven't known what to do with him. Foul by Jed Spence, just to break up the play. He's just breaking up the play there, people. I've just seen. I think I've just seen the thing you talk about, David, about a possible foul. Yeah, that no, too soft. Davis went down very easy there, so no, not for me. But we're 2-0 up, people. We're looking in good shape as well. We're looking in good shape. We look composed now. Look real composed in this game. And again, that's another improvement that we've had, over the last couple of years where we actually look like we're going to keep a lead. But yeah, this looks good so far. Really impressed with how we've operated in the first 35 minutes of this game. Oh, Joe with a bit of a hospital pass there to Dan James. I think James might go into the book here. Yeah, Dan James in the book. Bit of a short pass by Joe Roden out to Dan James. Then he had to get Leaf Davis down with a tactical foul. Had to do it. So no qualms with the yellow card. Just needed a bit better distribution from Joe Roden there. He's on 4 yellow cards. When does that cut-off point happen, man? I don't want Dan James suspended for nothing. Uh, uh, yeah. Perot there, just to say as well, Perot they're pressing in their box this time. He was looking nearer next to Jorginho in that phase of play. You know what we got to do though, people. We need to follow this up with a win against Preston. I'm not trying to fast forward this game, and I don't think we've won by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just saying if we win this game, we've got to follow it up against Preston. We must. We must. Look at that. Jed Spence just mustering out the Ipswich player on the edge of the box there. Oh, it's quality, man. So good. Oh, I need this guy permanently, man. Oh, just played one with the outside of the boot out to Somerville. Just went past him, and it's back to Ipswich Town. Yeah, Dave. I was just saying there, controlling midfield better today. This is so much better than of late. Yeah, we've had control. Yeah, Dave, you're absolutely right. By the way, the control of midfield hasn't been there in the past couple of games. It's been, and I think that's due to whatever it would have been fatigue. They've obviously had near a week off, and it's helped because we look fresher today. We're zipping the ball around a bit today. Look, we're going forward again. Ipswich intercept. But we're looking a bit fresher today, people. This is much better than the last 2 games we've played. Got to continue it for 90 minutes, though. That's the important thing. Uh, Chris saying the keeper who plays for Rotherham looked very decent. Just goes to show you don't always have to have a big budget, just good scouting and coaching. Yeah, I think I know. Yeah, I think I know the keeper you're talking about. Yeah, it doesn't have to be an expensive goalkeeper. Again, I said that on a stream a couple streams ago. I think when just talking about Bielsa saying that everyone needs to be 20 million, you just don't. It's just not true. It really isn't true. I think Livakovic went to Fenerbahce for something like 13 million at best. Now, I would take Dominic Livakovic over Melier 10 times a day, all day, every day, and 6 million times on Sunday. It's not even close, but that's what I'm saying. You don't have to spend over the amount for a good goalkeeper. You just don't. Um, yeah, Liam, defense definitely looks switch on today. Yeah, yeah, they're looking solid again, don't they? They look like a solid unit. Anyway, Ipswich going forward with a long throw out by Pascal. Good stuff, man. Good stuff by Pascal today. Because he had a couple of shaky efforts in recent games, Pascal. So he needed this. He needed a bounce back game, and he's doing well so far. Archie there just took one down in his own box, and I think wins. Oh no, it's still bouncing in play, and it's our throw in. Nice stuff. Nice stuff from Archie Gray there. Lovely. Mm, ain't easy being Leeds. You haven't watched a whole lot of Ipswich this year. Are they usually this slow in the build up? The results make me think they're a bit more high octane. No, they're not. They're not usually slow. I, I don't know if you're talking about after our goals have been scored, but up until we scored our goal, they were being very slow. But that's because they don't need to win. They don't need to win this game. They just need to not lose. But no, they've been better in the build up than this, and they probably will. Listen, there's still a lot of game to go, but we're doing our part. In all fairness, we are controlling midfield. Our defense is looking a lot better today. We're doing our part. This is Elland Road as well. We don't lose here, you know. Oh no, I shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that, people. Roden there with a good header out. Ipswich trying everything to go forward. Is this that Wes Burns guy? That's the one that said that this is just another game. Shout out to him. I appreciate that kind of confidence. I got to be honest. I like that kind of talk. Yeah, he's been good. He's been good today. Archie's handled it well today. He's definitely had a bounce back game. JLG just saying, I always knew Spence was going to be quality, but he looks proper settled in this game and a bit more energy to this. Yeah, yeah, he's undeniable. He really and truly should be in the Prem. When you look at Crystal Palace and them still rolling out either Ward or Klein on the right hand side, how can you not have a Jed Spence in that Palace team? But he's here and it's to our benefit. Really and truly, it's to our benefit. And I hope he gets to stay. Once his injury, once he really gets back match fit as well, and he's still not there yet, and he's on the right hand side, boy, it's going to be different gravy, man. Different gravy. It's going to be mad. Leeds get a corner there. Dan James just taking a. Yeah, I was just about. Commentator took the words out of my mouth. He just said Dan James causing so many problems on the right. Yeah, he's given Leif Davis an absolute nightmare today. Tells you that's what I'm saying, though. But hey, listen, yeah, Dan James, man, he's doing his thing today. Yep, Jared, yeah, I believe we do. I know that seems to be the ongoing transfer window thing of will we ever sign a left back? I definitely believe we are getting one next month. Somerville now with a corner. Comma, what the hell's that? And it's been cleared out. We still got possession around the box. Jed Spence drifts one in, and it's just gone out for a goal kick. Yeah, 100%, Jared, and everyone else. We are definitely getting a left back next month. I'm so sure of that. I think Daniel Farke even knows that with Byram, as good as Byram's been, and he's been excellent for us, his injury record will always pop up, and that will be an issue. And you can't rely on Junior Firpo. Let's be real. And I think Daniel Farke will have said to the board, I think even the 49ers enterprise will know we need to get a left back. So I 100% see one coming in. I hope if it's not going to be one that is of quality, and what I mean by that is I don't want just the championship's best left back or something like that. If we can get someone that can transcend to the Premier League, that would be great. Otherwise, I prefer a loan signing. I will be real. I don't want a permanent one where we're gonna have to bench him when we get to the Premier. We'll try and sell him. Let's get a loan one. There's plenty of left backs that aren't playing out there that would be brilliant in this team. Really and truly, we only need a steady Eddie as well. If you can put Spence on the right, he can be your attacking fullback. Then you get yourself a defensive fullback on the left-hand side. Seriously, yeah. Junior who, yeah. Bob's here saying, I want actual left back who's left-footed. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, I mean, if you're talking, I mean, I'm being, humorous here, but if you're getting João Cancelo, then you'd say, oh, that's pretty good. But yeah, let's just get a balance down there. We've got the right-footed left back at the moment with Sam Byram. Let's get an actual left-footed one in there. And it's not hard. It really isn't hard. It's just Leeds United make it hard, make it look like it's hard to get a left back. It's not that hard, seriously. All right, free kick to Ipswich now. I'm on, just to say I'm on 42 minutes and 30 seconds, and it's a Ipswich Town free kick. Kieran McKenna there looking a little stressed, little perplexed. Can't believe what he's seen from his Ipswich Town boys. See what kind of reaction they give us in the second half. But look, let's not concede before this first half's over. Ipswich free kick, headed out. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, Leif Davis, I think, about to take a long throw here. And it's out by Jed Spence. Oh, we're looking to break. Oh, Georgie there. Good strength. James out to Somerville. Hey, that's a penalty. Surely. It's a penalty, people. Leif, you've had a nightmare today, mate. Yeah, you've had a nightmare today. Listen, maybe this is the game now where people will look at Leif Davis and go, oh, actually, maybe we shouldn't get him back. Because sometimes it takes these kind of games for people to realize That players that leave, they leave for a reason at sometimes. Yeah, that's a penalty. Come on, man. What's he arguing here? Why do they argue that? Seriously. He's literally got his left leg out and then guided him down with his arm. I mean, what do you want? Seriously. Just take your medicine, man. Hey, let's sub on Bamford and get him to take the penalty. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Oh, who's taking it? Is it Somerville taking it? Oh, Somerville's taking it. I thought Joel Perot was our penalty taker. Looks like Somerville's looking to stat pad. Somerville 3-0. Yeah. Come on. Come on. 3-0. Oh, that beautiful penalty. T85. Cool as you like. Composure, man. That's all it takes. Again, Patrick Bamford would make you believe that taking the penalty is the hardest thing in the world when it comes to being professional footballer. No, it just takes composure. Leaf Davis still arguing with the ref. Argue all you like, Leaf. It's 3-0. We're killing it. Kill it. What a penalty. What a penalty. Okay, let me just change the. I'm having to do these scores. I've got pre-populated score lines on my banners here. I never have 3-0 written down. I'll be honest with you, so I'm having to save new ones. Look at that 3-0, man. What? Yeah, rotted. Yes, rotted. You man are smashing these like 100. I did not see the game going like this. 3-0 before halftime. Kieran McKenna there looking like, what? What do I do now? What do I do? Yeah, get in, man. Let's go. 3-0? What? This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful, gotta say. Oh, keeper there getting a little nervous. The press there from Georgie. Oh man, we're doing well today. David here looking, I think this is for betting purposes, right, Dave? KG, I want Ipswich to score in the 90th minute. I have us to win 3-1. Oh, man. You know what? We've been talking about like a tanking coming to somebody. Could this be the game? Could this be the one where we win 4-5? Surely not. No. Maybe. We shall see. Just don't tail off in the second half like we did against Huddersfield, please. I want to respect the opposition. No, don't respect them, man. Step on their necks. Let's beat them down so their confidence is lower for the next game. And ours is high for the next one. Let's go. Unbelievable. 3-0, people. Hey, Jared, you said this at 1-0. How many more do you want? Gordon, am I dreaming? Yeah, Andrew in the house. Nice to have another 3 second half. That would be lovely, Andrew. Ain't easy being Leedsy. Hard to believe these guys are second. Want to see us keep going and help the goal difference. 100%. David here just saying you're right. We could pan them 6 if we get at them. Listen, the thing is as well. We've been. It hasn't been like it's been an onslaught in this half. It's just that we have been so good with the ball. Our possession's been real good, and we've gone forward with purpose. And it does help as well that Leif Davis is having a nightmare, but that is thanks to Dan James. And then over the other side, Spence and Somerville are just torturing these guys. Let's not forget Georgie in the way that he's pressing as well. He's been part of this as well. We're just operating so well. The defense is solid. The midfield look like they're re-energized compared to the last 2 games. Yeah, we're on it today, people. Lebo here, just want to dampen the mood here, but I hear what you're saying. The game is far from over, guys. This Ipswich team has form. I've seen them come back, Lebo, from like maybe 1, I think maybe 2 at best. Not sure about 3. And at Elland Road as well, where we're unbeaten this season. That's a tough task. That's a tough task. Listen, we're going forward here again. James just got out of play. I saw what he's trying to do. It's halftime here, people. Halftime from where I'm looking. Hey, this is good. This is good. What are we saying, people? Oh, love it. We have been so good in this game, people. So good. From start to finish, we've been in control of the game, and we're having to make Ipswich have to readjust what they're doing. They're not coping right now. H here saying you doing a watch long must be a good luck charm, Cajun. Well, if previous people would say that this is usually a bad luck charm, H, I will say, because I don't have the best record when doing watch longs. I'll be real. I don't have the best record, but that's not my fault. That's the team's fault. But yeah, listen, I wanted to do a watch long for this one, and then obviously straight after this, we'll do the next video, which is a match reaction. So keep your notification bell on. And I'll go in live straight after anyway. It's all good. Bovas, Leif Davis is still our best left back. Tremendous. Darren here saying keep it up and make it 6-0. They have no idea what to do. Yeah, McKenna, I'm not, listen, this isn't no, knee-jerk reaction. He looks confused today. I don't know if he's come up against something like this so far. I know we beat him 4-3, but that was a back and forth, absolute mad game. We're 3-0 up. And even after the first goal, he was looking a little bit annoyed. Let's see what they've got in the second half. Glenn Hoddle, shout out to you, Glenn. They did you dirty in the Beckham documentary, but it is what it is. Hey, KG, Spurs fan here, okay? Just wanted to get your opinion on how Spencer Rodon are doing. Yeah, listen, Spencer's been injured for a bit of the time, Glenn, but he went to the wrong club at the wrong time. He's definitely a Premier League fullback, but he went too far. I think he needed to go to like a Palace or even us at the time when we was in the Prem. He needed to go to that like mid-tier Premier League club, but he's doing brilliant for us in the games where he's come back and he's playing on the left-hand side. Joe Rodon all season, for the most part, has been an absolute brick wall back there. And we want him. We want him permanently. Okay. So please, Daniel Levy, just be generous. He's got his contract expires in 2025. Let's be nice with the price, okay? Be nice, calma. But yeah, listen, Glenn, they've been absolutely brilliant in a sense. They should still be in the Premier League. It's just not where Tottenham want to go win Champions League and all that stuff. I think they're probably on the tier below that, if you get what I'm saying. Adam Davis, best game for Leeds so far. He's had a nightmare, hasn't he? Absolutely having a nightmare. Will Leif Davis be on the pitch after the break? If I was McKenna, I'd be taking him off. He's had a stinker. Conceded a penalty, own goal. He's getting cooked by Dan James on that side. I would bring him off, but hopefully McKenna keeps him on. Yeah, Jed, if Nanto comes on, he will retire Davis. Yeah, Gavin. Yeah, I said that as well, Gavin. No others nonsense in the second half. Yeah, I would be gutted if we come out in the second half like we did against Huddersfield. That was a disgrace, by the way, that second half against Huddersfield. We should have beaten Huddersfield 8 that day. Really and truly should have been 8. But we took our foot off the gas. We want to respect the opposition. No respect. We need to get Ipswich to have doubts, because up until this game, they, like Wes Burns said, it was just another game. Their fans in the previews, as polite as they were just happy-go-lucky because they're so far ahead. We need to make them nervous, people. Brilliant penalty. That's how you do it, Karen. That's how you do it. That's how you take penalties. And I thought Joel Perot was our penalty taker, but I think it's easy with either Somerville or Joel Perot. Both are clinical in that scenario. Let's have a look. CJ here. This is perfect. Didn't see it coming. Thanks, Leif Davis, to your Leeds, and you are. Just hope Farke doesn't respect Ipswich, and we take the foot off the gas. We need to keep going on 100%. 100%. Michael here saying, I think we have some space to give Willie a run out. James has been booked. Yeah, he has been booked. Yeah, from that hospital pass from Joe Rodon, unfortunately. But yeah, it would be good to see Willie Nanto come on. I think he try and add to the score. Yeah, ain't easy being Leedsy. Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I like. I like ruthless people, man. That's what you got to be in this game. You got to be ruthless. Break their spirit. They've got Leicester next, 100. Yeah, Germinator, I hear you. Sick of us going down the gear after a comfortable half. About time we had a player with a hat trick. God damn, when was the last time we had was it Bamford against Villa? Is that the last time one of our players got a hat trick? Let me know. If we've got one, I've forgotten it. I know Raf didn't get a hat trick. He wasn't that kind of player, but has anyone else had a hat trick since Bamford against Villa? I don't know. You let me know. Nabino here. I'm still nervous. We stink in the second half. Oh, yeah. Of course, Chris Plum. Yeah, Jack Harrison against West Ham. Yeah, of course. Of course. Yep, yep. CJ just adding here. Think of the physic. Think of physically. Think of the physically. If we spank these like 6-0, what it would do to their mentality for the rest of the season. It could be the start of the turning point for Ipswich and the catalyst for us. Yeah, yeah. CJ, it's something I mentioned earlier. It's like if we win this game, we need to make sure we follow it up with a win against Preston, and that they then proceed to lose their next one. Otherwise, we're back to the same scenario we were before this game kicked off. So we've got to just keep that going. But listen, like someone said earlier, the game's not over. But the fat lady, she's warming up them vocal cords, man. They're getting warmed up a little. Um, H here saying the referee's decent. I think the referee's been fine. I don't think he's done. I don't think he's done anything bad today for either team. I think he's been fair for both teams. I haven't noticed the ref, and that's what you need from the ref, just to not notice him. Both of those saying, knowing this is us and Ipswich, this game isn't over yet. Imagine if Leeds did that. Imagine if if we win, we're winning this game now. If we don't win this game, boy, bro. Hey. Oh, okay. So sorry, you wasn't being sarcastic. Fair dues, man. Fair dues. Oh, okay. Yeah, CJ just said, yeah, I was so lost when he said physically, CJ. I was usually I can decipher when there's like a little error and I can go, oh, I think you mean that. I had no clue, but thank you for that. Predicted text, their psychology makes much more sense now. Yeah. It was Dan James. That was a tactical foul. He had to, because we was all out of position, because we were looking to move forward. Joe Roden played the pass slightly short. Dan James had to bring Davis down. Simple. That's a tactical foul. No problem with that yellow card. Adsir saying Joseph should get at least 10 minutes now. Yeah, I'd love to see Mateo Joseph in this one. Think about how hungry Mateo Joseph would be to add to this scoreline. That's what I mean. There's scope to get more goals here. There is. I just can't believe it's 3-0. Seriously, I'm not in shock, but I'm very, very surprised that we've been in control like this. This is not a Leedsy performance at all. And that's been the difference this season. We are in control of this game, like fully in control. It's very, very odd, but love it. Tintin sack Farke. Oh man, it's a shame. You know what? It's a shame Chris Kingey isn't here, man. Listen, Chris Kingey, who's a member of this channel, so shout out to Chris. He is not having any of Farke. Like he doesn't want. Oh, actually, I don't know if the man or woman. They don't want any of Farke. Nothing at all. He wanted Nuno before. They wanted Nuno before, but now I think they want Steve Cooper. Now he's sacked. But yeah, I hear it. I hear it. There's a few people that are unconvinced with Farke. I've maintained, and somebody said, are you convinced with Farke? And I am. In this division, Premier League, I'm still not sure. I still think he's still got a lot of the same stubbornness and naivety that he had when he was with Norwich. I don't think he's changed, and that would be a worry for me. So I would hope that if we do go up, I don't see the 49ers saying you're gone and then we get someone new, because not everyone is Bill Foley. Not everyone is ruthless like that, unfortunately. But I think his rope would be kind of short, and it has to be. But look, I don't know. Farke for this division, I would say yes. I still don't know what other manager you'd want than Daniel Farke to get this club up. I don't know. What did you guys? Let me just ask, because I did this on a recorded preview. What did you guys think of that whole speech he did in the pre-match press conference? The whole Leeds. I'm falling in love with Leeds and everything else like that. I know it hits the heartstrings of a few people. I know it does. It doesn't do anything for me because I'm not a passion merchant and I can see through stuff. Did it do anything for you, or are you more okay? You can fall in love all you like, but can you get some results, please? That's what I was thinking, man. I'm not into the whole passion merchant thing. We heard it with Jesse Marsh. I've never had a captain like Liam Cooper before. I love these guys. We've heard it all before. And for me, ultimately, I'm a results guy. I'm very cold like that. And I know a lot of people don't like that about me, where I don't get emotionally, involved with these players and managers at times, but I want results. I'm not into this whole passion merchant thing. Michael Pollard saying Farke, the speech came from pressure, wasn't going to plan in the last few weeks. Yeah. If you did though, if you did like it though, please do speak up. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It just doesn't do nothing for me. Those passion merch things never do anything for me. Ian saying actions speak louder than words 100%. Honestly, ain't easy being Leedsy. Farke liking it here is a bonus, but results always come first. Love that. Yeah, H. It's like players kissing the badge for every club they play for, a bit meaningless. Yeah, it's just that I think he knows, and a lot of people know, because of the way this fan base is on the whole, which is very passion merchanty. I've said it before. A lot of people love Adam Forshaw because he runs around like a headless chicken, than a technical player because he doesn't drop back enough. But they'd rather have someone just running around senseless without the ball doing nothing. But sometimes it hits a chord with Leeds fans. And I just felt like it was one of those, because we had two games where it wasn't going according to plan. He thought he'd just bring out the whole "I love this club" kind of thing. Yeah, but yeah, just not for me. Just not for me. CJ says if Farke gets us promoted, he can have a lump in his pants every time he comes to work. I couldn't care less. I love that. Yeah. Maddie here saying, I don't know, KG Farke is kind of doing the business, and if the result is big, then all right. Yeah. It's always got to be results though, Maddie. The thing is, Maddie, if he was down in 16th place saying, I love this club, I've fallen in love with this club, I don't think anyone would care, would they? He said, all right, man, love us from afar, please. But yeah, listen, no. I'm just always interested when managers and stuff come out with these kind of things, especially in 2023, where everything is just so PR, everything is so media trained. They get bullet points of what to say at certain times of where things are going well or things aren't going so well. I just wondered if it still hits people the same way like it would have, say, done like maybe 20 years ago. I don't know. I'm always interested with stuff like that. Chrissy is saying, I think it's better to hear from Farke than Jesse because Farke has the credibility and experience. I say though, Chris, man, Jesse Marsh, and this isn't defending Jesse Marsh, but he's got more recent Champions League experience than all of us. I don't think Daniel Farke's managing the Champions League lately. I didn't think he was there with Mönchengladbach. Gladbach, man, that team. So I mean, he's got some credibility, but at the moment, Jesse Marsh is doing all the punditry circuits, and I think that kind of tells you a story as well. Mike here say, love what I've seen from Spence so far. Me too, Mike. I feel like he's getting bedded in and starting to gel with the team. Yeah, listen, and I say it once, I say it 10 million times, Mike. When he gets a run on that right hand side, you're gonna love him even more. Seriously, it's gonna be different gravy on the right hand side, and he's doing this from the left. Him and Chris Somerville, beautiful what they're doing today. But on the right, it's gonna be sensational. It's gonna be sensational, man. Freddie Mac saying, what does this say about the mediocrity of the championship that we can club Ipswich twice? Oh, Freddie, the game's not over yet. Calma. But I hear you. Beat Leicester, but lose to rubbish elsewhere. Well, look, I said it on the previous stream, but the other teams in the playoff positions right now, we haven't beaten them. So it's kind of like that plucky team that has got a good record against, say, Man City, like at Crystal Palace. They seem to do well against Man City and a couple of the big boys, but then they're crap for the rest of the season, kind of thing. They're mediocre, I should say, for the rest of the season. Doesn't matter unless you beat all the other teams. But yeah, this league is poor, Freddie. It is. It's a poor league. That's why I'm desperate to get out of it, people. I'm so desperate to leave this league. You have no idea. You have no idea. Liam here saying the statement Jesse put out about the Leeds board was hilarious. Yeah. I'm not going to be speaking about stuff like that, though, Liam. It's just all old news now, and it really doesn't matter anymore. What's happened has happened. People can put blame where they want to put blame, but it was a collective failure, and that it's as simple as that. It was a collective failure. Yeah, Jalen here saying he does punditry for CBS. Yeah, I've seen him many times on the Champions League show by other means, Jalen, because obviously we don't get that here. He mentioned he plans on managing again soon, which was interesting. I think he's in Italy. Yeah, I know. He should have taken a Leicester job at the time. Really should have. Okay, people. Wow, that intermission was quick. Second half is about to kick off. Um, Ipswich about to kick off. They're talking. I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, Liam. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's no point going over it, is there? We're trying to do something new now. We're trying to get up again so we don't make the same mistakes we did the second time, Liam. And I don't think the 49 Enterprises will make those mistakes, Liam. I really don't. You can already see with all the moves they're making. Okay, kicked off now. You can already see with all the moves they're making behind the scenes that they're doing things completely different, and that's good. That's a good thing. Uh, oh, should I put that up there? Yeah, let me just put that up there. Why not? Here we go. Yeah, here we go. I know it's different times for everybody. Like on this clock here, it says 47 minutes. I am not anywhere near the 47th minute. I'm on 45 minutes and 35 seconds. And I know it's different for everyone, but we'll all get there eventually, people. And listen, if you haven't already, please like the video and also like the upcoming match reaction as well, because that is coming straight after this game on a separate video. CJ here. Okay, hold on, hold on. We're on the attack here, CJ. Somerville here in the box. Out to Spence on the left. Oh, Somerville tried to play it in, but Ipswich have got it away. CJ here saying, I'm in the same boat. I hate the championship and can't wait to be back in the Premier League. We need it in order for our future dreams to become a reality. I'm with you, CJ. I'm with you. And I only and I pretty much speak for people like that because there are a lot of Leeds fans, let's be real, that are just happy the club exists. You know, they don't really care if we win trophies or what have you. They're just happy that the club's around. And that's fair. You know, not everyone cares about glory, but I would love nothing more than to see this club lift a trophy or go on another European run. It was so much fun. I know it's a bit of time ago now, but it was so much fun being one of the best teams in the country and one of the better teams around Europe. It was when you've got that kind of status, you feel so much better about your football club when they're one of the best teams around. And it's achievable. Villa have proven it's achievable by doing everything right. And I think the 49 Enterprises will do that for us. Okay, run the attack. Oh, Perot. Oh, off the bar. Oh, Jorginho here. Look at that. Jorginho, the way he's shrugging off these players these days. He's killing it, man. Joe Perot here. Oh, that is so unlucky. That is so unlucky off the bar, man. Oh, oof. Needed a Yobo on that one, man. We needed that to go off the bar and in. But yeah, good effort. Look, we're still keeping on them, man. This is good stuff. But yeah, CJ, completely with you. Let's get back to the Prem and let's make this club one of the best in the world again. Honestly, the fans that weren't around for it when Leeds were one of the best, and listen, there'll be fans before me that saw Leeds win league titles, the last league champions before the Premier League was born. There's nothing better than when your league is winning football matches and challenging for stuff. It's unbelievable, seriously. Um, Mr. P in the house, please, Farke. If you're going to make a sub, let it be Joseph coming on and leave Bamford back in the changing room. Jack is saying, I'm still nervous at 3-0 up. Whoa. I've got to say, Jack, I'm not nervous at this point. I'm very calm, which is not a feeling I thought I'd be, feeling today. But the players have been exceptional. They've been exceptional today. This is a far cry from the previous two games we've played. So, yeah, I'm feeling good, man. But obviously, if Ipswich score, then we're in then it becomes a little bit of a sticky one. But 3-0 up, this is a good score line to have. 2-0 is always a danger, but 3-0, I'm a lot more calm. And I think we got scope to get another one, as we just saw from Pro there hitting the bar. That would have been so good to go in. Ipswich win a free kick. David here saying I was going to Elland Road when we were in the first cut back in the late 60s, 70s. Yeah, see, David, you've seen actual glory. You've seen Leeds win league titles and and things like that. And I'm sure you would like to see it again. I'm sure you would like to see it again, surely. Yeah, Liam, that's what I'm saying, man. When we played Barcelona in the Champions League, I mean, yeah, real men days as well, Liam. Real men. Rivaldo, all the I still you know what? It's so bad for Michael Dubry, but I still think of him doing the slide. I think he's still sliding now when Rivaldo sent him to the shot and then Rivaldo put it in the top corner. I mean, big ballers back then, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't you want to get back there? Why would you be satisfied with Leeds being a so-called big club, but not doing anything big? It just doesn't make sense to me. I think I just don't want this club just to exist. I want it to be one of the best again. And it was good to go into games against teams like Arsenal and talk about Arsene Wenger's Arsenal, Sir Alex Ferguson's Man United, and thinking you've got a chance of winning here. Whereas the last couple of years, it's been like, oh, please keep the score down. I beg you. Now, I don't want that, man. I want Leeds to be one of the best again. I think everybody does. Surely you'd want that. But then but then again, I'm not speaking for everyone. I only speak for myself. But then I know I've had messages from people saying that they support Leeds as a social thing. They go to the ground, they don't really watch the game, they just go for their mates. Again, I understand that too from the social side. But I'm a glory guy and I want glory at this football club. So let's get it. Even hey, listen, even when we was in League One, I wanted that Johnson's Paint trophy, people. That's how much I like Leeds winning trophies. That's how much I like it. When we lifted the championship trophy when we got promoted, I enjoyed that. But I would even a Carabao Cup. Imagine that. I'd be buzzing. I'd be streaming for like 3 days straight. So that Gordon, man, my first match was in 1956. Wow, tremendous, man, tremendous. Love that, man. And I do love that there's all ages that watch the channel. That's one of the most fun things for me on here. Got Archie Gray there intercepting. Is that Leaf Davis, man? He's still on. I can't believe he's still on. Oh, just overran it. Georgie, man. Yeah. Oh, Perot. Oh, Perot, yes. Come on. Grr. Oh, Kieran McKenna looks shook. 4-0, you know what? Peru. Sorry, yes, it's Peru. Gotta get used to that. It's not Peru, it's Peru. Oh my lord. Look at the Ipswich Town fans, man. They look shell-shocked. 4-0. Archie Gray here. The thing is, I said it as well. I said nice interception by Archie. He's had a real good game at right back today. Look at that. Jorginho's just got magic feet in this league, man. It's ridiculous. Incredible. Perot there, man, just poaching. Yeah, there was no finesse on that finish. That was just like, let me get a foot on this and let me put it through. Love it. Love it. Tommy G. Oh, Tommy G here saying, I'm eating some humble pie with Perot. He's absolutely on fire today. He's been good today, man. He's been good. Yeah, Mr. P, that was Gray's invention that started that move. Yeah, Ian, absolutely cooking. We're sauteing these people right now. Sauteing. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. Seeing as I've got this score on the thing here, I think I'm just going to leave that one on the screen. I don't know what's going on. This is unbelievable. 4-0. We want 5. We want 5. We want 5. I love Jared. I love this every time. I love it. Now that's just tremendous. Need 2 more. I love it. Oh my, that 4-0, man. Guys and gals, and everything else in between. What is going on? Wow. Les getting his Christmas wishes early here. Oh my god, just turned on, forgot early kickoff. Is this a dream? Thank you, Santa. You answered my wish. Love that. Bo here saying this further proves to other teams that they shouldn't all try and park the bus. That's the challenge to overcome the rest of the season. Yeah, that's up to us to get through the bus, Bo. And look, we'll see what we do with these games after, because not everyone is going to play like Ipswich. But yeah, look, there's Parag there from the 49er Enterprise. He's got to like what he's seen here. I get a calm feeling when I look at this guy. That's not me saying I love him or anything else like that before you think I'm getting passion merchanty, but I feel like he's going to do the right things by us, man. I really do. I really do believe that the recruitment is going to be right under these guys, 49ers. I think it's going to be spot on. And it has been so far, people. It has been so far. Hold on. Somerville, Alpero, just behind Jed Spence, got intercepted a little. Glenn Kamara there, back out to Spence. Shoot to Ampadu. Archie Gray trying to shot, and it's gone for a corner. Oh my lord! Jackie is saying, I'm really corny for saying this, but I love to see Jed laughing and celebrating. You know, you love it here. Jed signed the contract. Oh, I'd love to. I'd love him to stay. Seriously, I'd have no qualms about taking him up to the Prem with us. No qualms at all. Not one qualm. Isaac is saying, you have no idea how this makes my day. 8:46 in the US. Yeah, shout out to you, Isaac, man. Yeah, we've taken the corner. It wasn't a good one. It's been cleared away, but we're still in possession, people. Somerville cross just over here, and it's going to go for an Ipswich throw. Let's have a look. What's everyone saying? What's everyone saying? I'm a bit behind in the chat. Keith here saying 4-0. Let's make changes. Give minutes to Gruev and Nanto now. I hear that, Keith. That would be good. David here. I saw a video of yours 2 months ago or so. You said we will batter someone. Yeah, I did. I didn't know you had Ipswich in mind. Neither did I, David. Neither did I. I thought it was going to be one of those like little fishes. But listen, man, it seems like the bigger the game this season for this team, we seem to step up. Now we've got to do this again against Preston. But listen, let's enjoy this one, man, because this has been such an enjoyable game. I'm so glad I did a watch along for this one. This has been so good to watch with you today. There's been other ones where I thought, shall I do a watch along for this? And then when I've been watching the game, I've been like, I'm glad I didn't do it because it's been a poor game. This has been so good. Jed Spence there with the recovery pace there to just to get the ball back. It's a joke, man. He's a joke. He's a joke, man. It's fake, man. He's so good. Don't worry, nothing happened there, people. But I just love the guy, man. Just love the guy. He's so talented. Ipswich now trying to conjure up something. Yeah, Pascal, you eat those headers for days, man. That's easy. Mad Germinator. It's ridiculous. He's one of those where and I'm not likening him to Carl Walker before anyone gets excited, but Carl Walker will do something and then say, all right, then we'll try and run past me or see if I won't catch you. And and he does it. And he'll catch him just like Jed Spence there. We're going forward again, people. Dan James there had his cross blocked. I know I heard the sound, Tommy. I was like, I need to clarify that I didn't actually just release anything, but yeah, it's all good. Just a little, Dave, just a little. Um, goal, goal kick to Ipswich. They've just kicked it back into our possession. Listen, people, just for clarification on the clock that I'm on 58 minutes 30 seconds. This has been calm. This has been so calm. I think this has probably been, with the circumstances around it, this has been my favorite performance so far. Let me know in the chat if what performance you've liked better than this one so far, just to jog my memory. But I'm really enjoying this one, just with the circumstances, the magnitude of the match, the timing of the game, what's on the line. It's 12:30 on Sky. This has been real nice, real nice and controlled. Isaac here agreeing, saying best game so far for sure. Yeah, yeah. Just been complete, really and truly complete. That's the best compliment you can give a football team. Up to this point, we're approaching 60 minutes. This has been the most complete game for me so far. CJ saying this and the Leicester City match have been my favorite. Yeah, Leicester, because that was more of a tactical battle. You could see that both teams, it looked like a Premier League game. And when I've seen, by the way, I've seen some of the Premier League games this year. I saw Palace versus Brighton the other night. Whew, stunk, absolutely stunk. Oh, yellow card here for Twanzebe. Shout out to Saeed. Every time I see Twanzebe, I hear Saeed. If anyone knows of Saeed TV, he's a Man United fan. Twanzebe! He went really high pitch when he said his voice when he made a mistake one time. It just lives with me when I see Twanzebe's voice. But yeah, that's a yellow card all day. Um, Bobby saying none to one for 30 minutes. We will be there. We will be there. Yes, he is. He's coming on. I thought he was making a suggestion, Bobby. Yeah. Nonto is coming on for Dan James at 60 minutes. What? Farke with an early sub here. Man, he's taking the mitt. He's taking the Michael. Come on. We will be there. We will be there, Bobby. We will be there. Absolutely. Absolutely, Bobby. We will be there. Yeah, Jalen, it is. It is. The bottom of the Prem is so much worse this year. Yeah, it is. It's unfortunate we went out, but it's an absolute. It stinks down there. Really and truly, it's terrible. But yeah, when you compare the Leicester Leeds game, that looked like a Premier League game. Really and truly did. That was a good tactical battle. But this one here for complete performance, yeah, this is nice. Oh, okay, Ian. Yeah, see him all the time crying on football reactions. Yeah, he'll be clipped up in loads of places. Saeed, man, he's very well known. But yeah, he's he's definitely good for a meme or two. He's definitely good for a meme or two. Ipswich? I don't think Ipswich have had. I would say, and I'm be generous here. I don't think they've had 5 minutes of solid possession at any point during this game. We've really, really limited and choked them out in this game. Seriously, we've put on one hell of a performance here. Serious. I'm so impressed with the guys today. Hey, don't be dirty now. You leave Somerville alone. Sam Morsey here. Look, he's trying to avoid that yellow card because otherwise he'll be banned for 2 games. Yeah, Ipswich can't. I don't think they can start afford to losing like players like him. He's been good for him this year, Sam Morsey. I give him credit. He's been decent for him, so they won't want to lose him. Somerville, man. I've waxed lyrical about Jed Spence, but man, Somerville, in even when we even in games where we've been playing bad, Somerville is usually the one that brings out a little bit of quality. Unreal, unreal. Just makes you think though that I'm again not going on to all things, but you just wish he had more opportunity in previous seasons. But he's definitely grabbing it this season and making it count. He's been wonderful, man. Yeah. See, you guys know Saeed, man. I'm gonna message him, man. I haven't messaged him in a bit. Yeah, I've had enough of this football club. This isn't the Man United that I know. He's always there, just always pointing back when they've had their breaks beaten off him, man. He's great though, man. He's very entertaining. Oh, Rutter there, almost trying a little party trick there. Love to see it. Oh my days! That sums up Ipswich there. They just tried to clear the ball out, and it hit his own head on the back of the. Hit the ball, hit his own player on the back of their head, and he's gone for our throw-in. Sums them up today. Very, very poor. I'm crying. You sound like a double of him. uh, Ain't easy being lazy saying, remember when people laugh when Somerville took the 10? Well, they were laughing before. Well, you're not laughing now, are you? Yeah. Easy money, Somerville at 10. The only one that's looking a bit iffy, though, if we're talking about squad numbers, even though they don't matter that much these days, is Creswell taking the 5. I mean, that kind of looks bogus now at this point, doesn't it? So look at that. Is that Marcus Harness for Ipswich? Damn, I didn't know he was at Ipswich now. I mean, I remember seeing him play loads of times for Portsmouth. Yeah, it's just there's a stat on the screen now. If you're watching, most goals by subs, Ipswich have got like 10 from their subs. That's good. That's a good stat. Yep, ain't that the truth? That's the truth. Yeah, that should have been stripped off him a while ago. You're absolutely right. There ain't easy being Leedsy. Hey, if we carry on like this, ain't easy being Leedsy. You may have to change that name because I mean, one season doesn't like take it away, I guess, but we're doing everything but being lazy this season in terms of when these kind of games are on. We're doing the complete opposite. We're actually playing like a real football club. Oh, come on. You leave Archie alone. Why you clipping down Archie like that. They're getting a bit frustrated now, people. They're getting a little bit frustrated. Oh, he's still down. Archie's still down at the minute, so hopefully that's nothing too serious. Daniel probably thinking, "Oh no, I might have to put Gruev on." Oh no, no, I want him loaned out in January. Yeah, Ipswich about to make a couple of changes. They need to do something. They need to do something. Uh, yeah, it's never easy being Leeds, but nothing worthwhile ever is. Yeah, yeah, I hear that. I hear that. It's funny, isn't it? Of all the success that I want this club to have, I wouldn't change any of the moments that we've had, man, because it makes what the football club is. Otherwise, there wouldn't be the Leedsy tag, much like the Spursy tag. There wouldn't be those kind of tags. So yeah, if you're gonna have something, at least you're not boring, right? At least the club isn't boring. Never has been. As long as I've supported this football club, it's never been boring. The club's almost gone out of business in the time I've supported the football team. Never dull. Then you got owners being chased around in a taxi or so. So mad. Firing one day, rehiring the next. We've had it all, people. We've had it all. Now let's get some trophies to go with it. Yeah, just for because I know there's a clock on this screen here. I'm not on 69 minutes. Nice. I'm on 67 minutes and 20 seconds. So yeah, just to let everyone know where I'm at in the live stream. Burns has gone off. Mr. This is just another game. Shout out to him. Yeah, 100% Ian. If you like your football calm and everything else like that, Leeds United is not the club for you. Yeah, Dave, I think so too. David, need to save some leg for Preston now. Yeah, yeah. Bobby here saying, can't believe I've seen people saying Rutter should have been dropped for this game. Ooh, I haven't seen that, Bobby. Drop Jorginho. Are you sure you don't just mean you mean playing behind Perot? Drop Jorginho for what? And for who? Jorginho's literally been the best creator in this division. He wasn't at his best last week. Fully agreed with that, but dropping Jorginho, I haven't seen that. I've got to be honest, Bobby. I haven't seen a comment on my channel saying that, and I haven't been messaged by anybody saying that either. Beforehand, Brownie said he dropped him for Nonto before the game. Oh, Brownie said that. Oh man, I gotta message Brownie. Man. I can't believe it. Drop Jorginho. What's Brownie thinking? Tommy G saying, imagine supporting someone like Burnley or Bournemouth. Oh God. Oh man. Liam here saying great skills from Spence. It's I can't speak too much more on him. I'm going to save it for the match reaction because you know I've already waxed lyrical about him on this one here, but he's just brilliant, man. I hope we get to sign him permanently. He will seriously solve our right back issues for as long as he wants to stay here. Let's just say that it would be one of those signings where you get you right back in, and you don't even have to think about it again, unless he wants to leave. Hopefully, we can get something permanent with him and Joe Roden. That would be lovely. Um, Okay, Tommy G just saying here, I think Rutter's been leggy for the past few games, but doesn't deserve to be dropped. Yeah. I mean, but he wasn't the only one, was he, Tommy? Even Ampadu looked a bit leggy. Kamara wasn't at his peak either. There was a few of them that looked like they were leggy, but I wouldn't suggest dropping Jorginho. He's just too unpredictable, and not unpredictable in that way if you don't know what he's going to do next. But his creativity is taking out 2-3 players at a time sometimes, and the more the season's gone on, he's staying on his feet a lot more, which is making him even more dangerous. He's just been brilliant. Overall, he's been brilliant, Jorginho. I wouldn't drop him from this team. It would take a lot for me to want Jorginho drop from this lineup, really and truly. And I just realized as well, we've got 2 more away games. Looking at the screen, that means we'll end this calendar year unbeaten at home in the championship. That's pretty good, man. Oh, Georgie, just speaking of Georgie there, off the bar. The commentator just said he deserves a goal. Yeah, took a deflection. Yeah. That's a corner then. Yeah, Liam, his weight of pass is perfect. Even in games where he hasn't been at his prime best, he'll still give you that weight pass. Like that one to Somerville. I can't remember who it was against. It was recent, no. But he put it on a sixpence for him, and Somerville just slotted it in like he's a seasoned striker. That's what he gives you. His creativity is just mad. It's just mad. He's a good top player in this league, and I'm interested to see how it translates to the Prem. I really am. Rooted there, hustling and bustling. Man, Ipswich don't know what to do. That's a corner. What was he trying? Yeah, it's a corner. Ipswich Town player just tried to fall over there to get one of those cheap free kicks defenders usually get. Referee says, "Nah, that's a corner." What are you doing? What's that dive? Get up, man. Come on, man. This is supposed to be the Arders Now's championship, mate. We don't do diving down here. Oh, but look at Gruev. Hey, Gruev is getting some minutes, people. Kamara's coming off, I would assume, for Gruev. And it looks like Junior Firpo's coming on. Now we're just mucking Ipswich now with Firpo coming on. That's not nice. Gruev here coming on. Look at him getting 20 minutes. Gruev here. What's going on? Huh? Jed Spence now coming. Jed, you beautiful man. What a player. Jed Spence coming off now, saving some more legs, getting his match fitness up, getting ready for Preston. He comes off now, and on comes Firpo. There you go. Oh, man, listen to you guys. Tommy G, Firpo's fit. Bobby, Firpo to give away 5 goals. Mr. P, bang goes our clean sheet. Firpo's coming on. Listen. Oh, you guys. Oh, no. Come on, guys. He's only got 20 minutes. It's like one of those, isn't it? What can he do wrong in 20 minutes? Surely he can't do much wrong. Well, we'll find out now. But yeah, that was sensational from Jed. He deserved that ovation from the crowd. Love to see that. Look at Nanto there, already just drifting past the players, spreading it out to Somerville. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous, the quality we've got. Yeah. Just keeping the ball now. I think Ipswich have just put a line under this one. It looks like they've just put a line under this one saying, look, let's just keep the score at 4, get out of here and regroup because, yeah, we've had the ball pretty much all game, people. We've Leedsy saying KG clapping made me think we score 5. Sorry, no, it was just for Jed going off. It was just for his performance, man. I have the sound off, but I'm here to support our man. Shout out to you, man. Direct saying hope Furpa has a good game. Yep, so he can get. You had me in the first half. Direct. Hope Furpa has a good game so he can get a move out of the club, which will be good for everyone. Yeah. Um, Direct. I think he. I think what I think people underestimate. He's still got a good reputation around Europe. Direct, so he will still have clubs that are interested in him, and I can see them moving him on in January. Really and truly can. I think it's just best for everybody. I think he could do with a fresh start elsewhere too. Um, he will still have admirers that will want to sign him direct. I promise you. It, even though we see him and for what he is, there will be clubs around Europe, especially that will see that he could possibly do well for them, and he will go. Seriously, he will. Yeah, direct. He's a good player, just not for us. I think he's passable. Direct. I wouldn't call him a good player. I think he's passable, but I think he's passable in another team, really and truly. I wish him well, man. He seems like a great guy, but again, I'm not here for great guys. Pause again. I'm here for winners, man. I'm here for winning football matches and having the best team possible. And he doesn't equal that. And I think even Daniel Farke knows that as well. I mean, Daniel Farke has said as much, didn't he? He said, I was even looking for a new left back even before Byron went down. So I think even he knows it as well. I know, Bobby. I paused it already, man. I know how it sounded. I know. I paused it. Pardon self, pardon self. Tommy, yeah, I like it too, Tommy. I like how we're not sitting back. We're not. We're just keeping control. Really and true, just keeping control of this ball of the game. This has been so good to watch, people. Like I say, I'm so glad I did a watch long for this one. This has been a good watch long in terms of this game. Done really well. Yeah, shout out to you, Germany. Yeah, at this scoreline, you don't need to pour. Let loose. Yeah, let it loose, baby. Let it loose. Get it up. Looks weird, man. Having Gurev in this team at like 76 minutes. Looks weird. Fair play. And again, you know what? I'm just going back onto the recruitment. Gurev here is a £5 million asset, and he's hardly been played. That's what the 49 Enterprises have done for us in the champ. So I really am looking forward to what they can do with us when we go back to the Premier League. Really and truly am. I think they'll sign players more of what I would like to see as well. I think they'll sign some ballers like that. I hope so anyway. Let's get the feeling they will, but we'll see. We'll see. Look at that. I mean, since the fourth goal, people 78% possession, and you know me, I'm not a possession man. I don't go with the whole if we got more possession, we should win. But that possession there has been dominant. It's been dominant possession where Ipswich just can't get near us. Really and truly, Tommy made them look like a League One team. The tractor wheels are coming off. Oh man. I gotta be honest, I didn't see anyone say 4-0 in the prediction, so yeah. Ian saying this will teach them to think of it as just another game. Yeah. See, when you say things like that and you back it up, it sounds good. But when it comes back to bite you on the arse, it looks a bit funny in the light, doesn't it? It looks a little funny in the light. Truonic is just saying here 49 Enterprise will sign creative talent, not the absolute dross the past regime went for. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be completely different, people, and I'm not going to be comparing the two boards or anything else like that. I just feel like they'll know what they're after. I think that they've employed people that know what they need to look for, and I don't think we're going to get the sentimental contracts like we did in the last few years. It's been ridiculous the amount of sentimental contracts we've handed out. You know, I think that era is going to be done, but we'll find out for real if at the end of the season we've both got Ailing and Cooper still at the club. We shouldn't do it unless they're in an ambassadorial role. I've been seeing like on the Leeds United fan official channel, I should say, that Luke Ayling's doing a lot of those kind of videos. That's where he should be. He should be doing those kind of things, doing the delivering, you know, presents to hospitals and everything else like that. That's what they should be doing now. They should not be playing first team football for a promotion club. Oh no. Why does Bamford and Joseph keep getting put on together? I wonder why that is, man. But yeah, listen, looks like Bamford and Joseph are coming on. Listen to Ian. We take it where we can with Leeds. Okay, listen to you, man. All pausable moments, but it's all good, man. It's all good. Listen, we're 4-0 up, man. If you can't get up for this one, then when can you get it up? You know, one of those. Let's go, baby. All right, Somerville here. Is he gonna? He plays it out to Furpo, who almost stumbled his own feet and then puts it in the keeper's arms. There, okay, there we are. Shout out to you, Direct, man. Thanks for hanging with me, man, Direct, and Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, Jack, I need a Joseph goal. That would be nice today, wouldn't it? Imagine if he gets the fifth goal, the fifth and final goal or something like that. Mateo Joseph, that would be lovely to see. Hopefully he gets that done. He's going to have the usual 10-ish minutes or so. You know, he's not getting a lot of time to impress, but hopefully he can do so in this kind of game. Okay, Ipswich just had a bit of possession there, and then they've done a long field pass and kicked it out for a goal kick. Yeah. Yeah, Jorginho's coming off, people. Give him a stand no as well. He's been brilliant today. No goals gone in Leeds East. I'm just clapping Jorginho off. And Joel Perot. Oh, of course, Perot was coming off. But yeah, Perot got his goal today. Lovely to see. Lovely to see. I'm still with Joel Perot. And then it's Mateo Joseph and Bamford. There you go, people. Come on, Joseph, man. Get a goal, man. Let's do it. Let's do it in this game. Ugh, that Bamford song. Ugh. Can't stand that song. Oh my days. Look at Archie there, man. Real good game today. Real good. He's needed this as well. He's had a couple of clunkers. He's been found out a little bit at right back in the last couple of games. He's been on it today. Real good performance from. There's not one player today that you can say has had a bad game. It's been a collectively good effort, but it's good to see some bounce back from a couple of players today in particular. Liam, why would you do this? I hope we get a pen and bam take. Why? Imagine that. I don't think it would happen anyway. I don't think it would happen. I think this is more likely to happen, Liam. Bamford to score and shush the fans. That is definitely 100% more likely to happen. By the way, I know he seems to be on a podcast lately. Do you any of you guys listen to it? Do any of you guys actually listen to it? You know me. I'm not listening to that. I can barely listen to him in post game comments and everything else like that. So I'm not listening to a podcast with Patrick Bamford, but very interesting. He's pivoted to that. If that's the case, is it a regular thing or was it just a one off or something? I don't know. I don't really keep up with Bamford like that, but yeah, I know a few of you have mentioned that he's been on podcasts talking about his Citron or whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Bobby. Yeah, I was just curious if anyone else listens to it because what I don't really see is many people quoting stuff from it. The only thing I've seen quoted is this whole car thing, which was whatever. But yeah, look, Leaf Davis finally going off. He's getting a look at that. Oh, I saw someone in the crowd, one of our fans saying to Leaf, "Well done." Well done. Oh my days, taking the mic. Oh man. There's massive applause, Bo. Applause for Davis, please. One of the great Leeds performers. Yeah, let's give him a clap. Let's give him a stand. Let's give him a no here. Well, very good, Davis. Very good. Oh man. Oh, was it a one-off? Okay, Pete. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh man, that is brutal, man. He's got the fans all there, just smiling in his face, saying, "Well done." That's tremendous. Oh boy. He's still getting clapped now. Still see him on the screen now. Still getting round of applause as he goes round. Oh, and a commentator just said, "Is that because he used to be a Leeds player, or is that for his contribution today?" That's cold, man. That's cold. Couple of man of the match contenders here for Leaf Davis today. I hear it. I hear it. Oh man, that is so cold. All right, let me just get this here. Oh man, we've had so many celebration pictures today. This is going to be tough to choose the thumbnail for this one. Come on, Joseph. Even Nonto. I'd love to see Nonto contribute to a goal today. That would be good to see. Yeah, 2 shots on goal for Ipswich, none on target. Shows you how well we've done, man. Liam here asking the chat here, who is your man of the match? Ooh. He's put Tommy, yeah, he's put on some muscle this summer. Mateo Joseph. Yeah, he's definitely put on some size. Looks better for it as well. Looks real good for it. Somerville, Rutter, Somerville. Yeah, it is an impressive stat. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's been such a good performance today. Yeah. Yeah, Somerville, Rutter. Oh, it's a tough one, you know. Oh man, they kind of split. They do split them these days, don't they? The man of the match stuff. I'm going to split it. I'm going to split. I'm going to say it's Somerville and Jorginho. I think both. Jed Spence not far behind. Yeah, we've had some impressive performances today. uh, let's have a look. Michael here. Okay, Orbin man of the match. Whoever. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, yeah. Tommy G going Pascal for scoring a header. I hear it. I hear it. Almost got his head kicked off as well. So yeah, even more credit. Michael, you say, KJ, I owe you an apology. Oh no, what did you do, Michael? When Leeds United relegated, I thought you'd be one of those people that wouldn't give Leeds much time in the Championship, but you've shown you are a committed supporter. Yeah, Michael, when we was in the Championship in League One before, I had a season ticket more when we was in the Championship with Warnock and McDermott and those people. And you remember how bad that football was? And I was going in those conditions. All right, when you get frozen to the bone and you're going to watch a 0-0 versus Barnsley. So yeah, no, I've been around, but I understand in terms of being on the whole YouTube space and everything else like that. It is a different animal, 100%. But yeah, I'm still about, man. I'm still about. I'll always be about, man. This is. There's been more lean years than there has been great years while I've supported this team. It's just that the great years were just so high, so high. But yeah, no, I'm still here, man. I'm still here, and hopefully, Michael, we're back in the Premier League again, please. I need that. We need that. We need that. And if we have more performances like we have today, we'll be on our way. 100. Uh, uh, Bobby, Michael basically thought you were plastic. Yeah, listen, I can't say too much, man, but far from plastic, man. I've been involved with Leeds for long time, long time. David here saying, here's a weird one. Saw your preview and you said Melier will need to be good and make some crucial saves. I don't remember saying that, David. I don't remember saying that. I just don't remember saying that about Melier. I or if I said anything about Melier, it would have been that we need him to be better and not what I think what you're trying to say, David, is I said in regards to the last game against Coventry, they had one cross, one opportunity, and it went in. We need him to be, I need him to be fully concentrated for the 90 minutes and not just allow one opportunity to go by. We need him to be better. I would have said that. I would not say make crucial saves. That's just not me. But he hasn't had a shot to save. Who would have thought that? Yeah, listen, I don't think anyone could say that they thought this game was going to go this way. Even if you thought Leeds were going to win 3-0, you'd have probably thought Ipswich would have laid a little bit of a glove on us. But this has been a perfect performance, pretty much a perfect performance. Yeah, and I agree with this 100%. Ain't easy being Leeds. Melier never looks better than when he's really involved. And yeah, 100, absolutely. And that's the thing as well, because a couple people because obviously there is Melier FC about now, but they'll always keep on going back to that Leicester City save, which was a brilliant save, that one against Leicester at the end of the game. But if you can keep on remembering just the one or two instances where a keeper has a good time, that kind of tells you a story as well. Really does. Um, Michael here continues. Mike KG, honestly, looking at Ipswich today, they don't look like a second place team chasing for promotion. Although it's hard to judge them on this one performance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, Michael, they've been imperious in the other games. This is what I mean. We've done this now. We've beaten Leicester once. We're on our way to beating Ipswich a second time. But it's the other teams in the league that aren't getting the job done against these teams because they outplay them. They Ipswich and Leicester outplay the other teams on the whole. So let's see if we can get a reaction from them going the other way, because if we can, that would be even better for us, really and truly. Because as someone said at the start of this game, when Ipswich have had a bad result, they've usually choked off another, say, 3-4 wins on in a row. Let's see if they do that after this humbling that we've given them today. Uh, we're almost at the end here, people. Listen, come across as well if you're about. Come across for the match reaction as well, and we'll go through the highlights there together as well. Shout out to everyone that's watched the watch along with me today. Really appreciate it. Jack, they've made a book, documentary, and movie about that save he made against Leicester. Yeah, OD man, over the top, really and truly. But then when you go to that one that he made against, I can't even remember who it was against, where it wasn't quite in the corner and it was more of a TV save. But then when the one against Coventry, you'd have probably thought you could have done a bit better. But because it goes in, no one's saying great save or nothing like that. And that's what I mean. He's just an okay goalkeeper to me at this point. I'm not saying he won't get better, but I don't think it's going to be here at this football club. Um, let's get this ready for the next one. 4-0, people. Unbelievable. Ian coming with the Roy Keane quote here. That's a goalkeeper's job. Why harp on about it? Yeah, it's his job. It's his job. I do like Roy Keane, man. I do. I love his honesty. Um, 4-0. Mm-mm-mm. Right, 4-0. Here we are. How much added time is on this one, man? Game's done, isn't it? What's going on? Yeah, full time. There we are. Game is done and dusted. Full time, people. 4-0. Clean sheet, huge. Listen, guys, I'm going to go across to the match reaction now. So if you want to join me over there, give your points on that one, please do. Before you go, please hit a like on the video. Thanks for everyone that joined me today for this absolutely brilliant result, by the way. And I'll see you in the match reaction, people. See you in a moment. Peace out. And thank you again to everyone that joined. Seriously.